Hello, everyone. My name is Bella. Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to talk about Cooking with Paris, which came out recently on Netflix. So, obviously, by the name, you can tell what it is. It's a cooking show with Paris Hilton that's filmed in one of her houses. She brings on different guests each episode. Paris prepares some of the food in advance, and then the guest comes in and they talk and they prepare more of the food together. And then they sit down for dinner and try the food that they just prepared together. And some of the guests that Paris had on each of these episodes, she had Kim Kardashian, Saweetie, Nikki Glaser, Demi Lovato, Lele Pons, and also her mom and sister, Kathy and Nikki Hilton. This show is a chaotic mess, but I love it. If you want a serious cooking show, this is definitely not the one for you. I don't think I learned any cooking tips here. I don't think any of the food actually looked very appealing, but I was definitely entertained, that's for sure. I don't really like to cook. I don't watch cooking shows usually, but I do really like reality shows, so I think that's maybe why I liked this one. The main draw of this show is definitely Paris and her personality. She's really entertaining to watch. She's so extra and over the top. I just love it. I'm not even like a huge Paris stan. It's not that I'm not a Paris fan, I just don't think I've really seen her in very much. Simple Life was a little bit before my time, but I of course know her just as an influencer type of person. But so it was fun for me to be introduced to her, and I definitely see the appeal. I'm kind of a sucker for reality shows, as in, like, I always think that they're real, even though everything's usually scripted. But for this show, they go so over the top that I definitely became a little bit skeptical. Like, you can't really be that dumb that you're blending a metal salt shaker in a blender, right? Like, that was a bit of a, eye roll, but I think it's self-aware enough and it's campy, and I think it's more obvious that Paris is exaggerating and playing it up. So I think it is well done here, but it's definitely a fine line. Some people are probably going to be annoyed by that. I usually would be, but I thought it was done well here. I think Paris is a really good host. I think she is really good at talking to people. She seems almost down to earth in a way, which is really weird to say about her. I never thought I would say that about her. She at least she seems more down to earth than I would think she is. Is that crazy for me to say? Is that just me? Like, obviously, material things wise, she's not down to earth at all. Like, with her using diamond encrusted everything and rinsing poultry with bottled water. But I do think personality wise, she's able to connect with people and make her guests feel really comfortable, and she's able to carry conversations really well. I really liked the episodes with Kim and with Paris's mom and her sister. I think those guests make a lot of sense. Like, it was really cool to see her and Kim interact after we know that they kind of came up together like 15 years ago. And of course, it's, kind of the same with her family. The other guests seemed a little random to me, but I think they were all entertaining for sure. They had good chemistry with Paris, and I kind of put that on Paris because I think she's able to carry out a conversation with anyone. And there's a lot of little things that I really liked about the show. Her dogs are really adorable, and I just liked being able to get a look into her really nice house. So, we have to talk about her new catchphrase, sliving. She says sliving all the time. She says it's a mix of slaying and killing it, as well as living your best life. I don't really see how killing it fits in. I see slaying and living, sliving. But yeah, so I don't really see how killing it fits in, but okay. I'm not sure how well that'll catch on. To me, it's like trying to make fetch happen, but we'll see. She's a branding queen. One thing that I really liked about this show is it has a little bit of everything. It's mostly supposed to be a cooking show, but it's also a reality show, an interview show, because you get to learn details about their personalities and their lives. It's like a fashion show because of all the amazing looks. It's also like a home decor type of show because they also decorate the house every episode according to the theme of the meal. So, for example, they make Italian food one night, so they decorate the dining room to look like an Italian restaurant. One episode they make a turkey and bake cookies, so it's like a holiday meal, so they decorate the room all Christmassy. They play this old-timey 50s housewife music all the time. Basically think the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia theme song. So it gives the show this classy feel, but then Paris is over here being such a mess whenever she tries to cook and clean. The show is just silly. It's just silly. I already mentioned some examples before, but the show is really just full of these silly moments. I love her cooking with these elaborate outfits on. That was usually my favorite moments from the show. So her making marshmallows with her white lace gloves on, like what a mess. Her wearing her gloves under the disposable ones, her fringe going through the cake batter. It was just such a mess and I loved it. I love her outfits too. She wears a lot of velour tracksuits like from the 2000s. I love that she's still rocking that vibe. She still pulls it off too. She also wears these fingerless gloves with everything. I don't know if she's always done that, but I don't know. I'm not really a fan of that look, but she definitely loves them because she wears them with everything. And I loved seeing the guests' looks as well. But I especially loved Paris's dinner party dresses. So I just wanted to do a quick ranking of all of those. I thought that would be kind of fun. So, I'm not a fashion expert. Honestly, I usually don't even care about fashion, but these outfits were just so stunning, like I had to talk about them. And I'm sorry in advance some of these pictures are going to suck, but I tried to get full body pictures of the outfits. So, some of them are probably not going to be the best pictures. But anyway, first of all, she looks great in all of these, of course. She's able to pull all of them off, and she obviously knows infinitely more about fashion than I do, but I just thought this would be something fun to talk about. So, starting with number 6, so this is going from worst to best. At the bottom of the list, number 6 is the black dress from episode 6. First of all, I just love her hair here. Gorgeous. I'm not a fan of this silver choker necklace thing. I'm not sure if it's part of the dress or if it's a necklace. And I also don't love the ostrich feather arm cuff things. But and most of these dresses have her signature gloves, the like short ones with the fingerless, which I just don't like, but I'm not going to bring it up every time. But I mean, this dress is still pretty good. I love the black sparkles, the sheer sleeves, the matching shoes. It's definitely just the choker thing and the feathers that I don't really like. So coming in at number 5 is the red dress from episode 5. This is kind of the Christmassy episode. I like the bows. I like the red. I just don't like the short dress with the long trail in the back. It just gives me like MTV Sweet 16 vibes or something. I do like the gloves here the best out of any of the gloves for all, out of all the outfits. I like that these are longer gloves with the fingers. All the other ones are short and fingerless. So next, number 4 is the white dress from episode 1. I mean, she looks great here. This one is a lot more simple and grounded for Paris. I like the simplicity, but it still looks so good on her. Number 3 is the heart dress from episode 4. I like the heart pattern. Sometimes with prints like that, I think it can look tacky, but it just works here. I love the white and red. I love the poofy sleeves and the poofy bottom / hem, whatever you call that. And number 2, I like the rainbow dress from episode 2. I mean, these last two, number 2 and number 1, they're really just chef's kiss. They're the most gorgeous things I've ever seen. So for this rainbow dress, I love the slicked back straight hair. She doesn't wear her hair much like this in the show, so it's very striking here. I love the dress so much. I love the colors. I love the sequins. I love the shape with the straps and the off the shoulder. I love the black and white shoes with it. The only thing I don't like is the earrings. I'm just not a fan of the kind of big colored jewels. Like, it just looks like tacky dress up jewelry to me. But so that's the only thing about this, is I didn't like the head to toe outfit as much as I do the next one, which is number 1 is the silver dress from episode 3. I love the Ariana Grande high pony. I love the sheer mesh with the silver strips. I love glitter and anything shiny and sequins, but not in a tacky way. I just really love this dress. But yeah, so I mean, it's just such a fun little show. It's 6 25-minute episodes. It's really quick to get through. It's really easy for someone with a short attention span to get through, since there's so much going on every episode. The chaos of Paris trying to cook, and then the different types of meals, the different guests. I think that there's something for everyone here. I'm definitely happy I gave the show a chance. I'm glad I watched it, and I'll definitely be tuning in for the second season if they have one. So, have you watched the show? I just have so many questions. Did you like it? What was your favorite Paris moment? Who was your favorite guest? What was your favorite look, either from Paris or from one of the guests? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!